I'm not gonna lie, honestly, this is gonna be more of a roast. First off, I wanted to thank the parents, Vicky, Eric, and Judith, and also the G's for making this day possible. This event has been lovely thus far. And I wanted to thank everyone for coming here. That really wasn't that funny. I'm glad to see a lot of familiar faces here, and I'm also looking forward to meeting a lot of new people. For those of you that don't know me, I've been friends with David since middle school. We met back in 1999, and just to put it in context of how long ago that was, it was the year when people were legitimately concerned about Y2K. And Mambo number 5 was the most popular song on the radio. So, over the years, it's safe to say that we've really progressed in the right direction. However, some things haven't changed since that time, and I want to share a few details about David. Many of you may not know this, but he's actually a fantastic athlete. And by no means do I say that in the traditional sense. Don't ask this guy to throw a spiral or shoot a three-pointer. But when it comes to balancing himself on a yoga ball, he is an absolute artist. And never have I seen a grown man be able to balance himself so well and bounce across the room on a yoga ball without touching the floor. That's true. We also got you a yoga ball for your birthday, so appreciate that. You can demonstrate on the dance floor a bit later. We did something. Another thing that hasn't changed is that he really loves to debate things. And it's never about anything substantive or meaningful, but it's about the really trivial stuff, like what's the best horror movie? I recall having a serious, 3-4 hour discussion with them, whether Freddy vs. Jason or The Hills Have Eyes is a better movie. And today I've wised up a bit and decided that both movies really suck. So, Allie, for better or for worse, at least you'll never have to worry about having a silent carbide with this guy. But I think over the years, David has also evolved in other ways, and he's grown up. And I think Allie has played a large part in that development. And observing that from this, we'll get some lots in there. And observing that from the standpoint of a friend, I've actually been pretty impressed. One of the things that David has always been is that he's been the most business-minded out of all our friends. And he was the first to get a job when he turned 16 at QFC. And when he turned 18, he got his real estate license and actually sold a couple of houses. I don't know how that happened. People bought houses from this guy. So he's always been ambitious about the things he wants and goes after them. But I would say in his youth, his targets were somewhat sporadic. And what I've noticed is that in the past few years, he's become a lot more focused and honed in on his career goals. And he's one of my few friends where I don't have to worry about where he's headed in life because I think he's going to do very well.
You better take care of her.
Yeah.
Similarly, David has always endeared himself to our friends' families, my parents, Steve's parents, Byron's parents. And before I would say there's been a boyish charm about him, today I think he exudes a much more confident presence as a mature adult. Sort of. And I think in both of these cases and in many others, Allie has really helped you become a better, more focused, and more balanced person. And that's why I think she serves as a very good counterpart to you. To conclude, I'd just like to offer a few words to the newlyweds. David, I think there's no need to remind you how lucky you are. If for nothing else, for the sheer reason that there's no way that the pickup line, hey, I want to be cuddle buddies with you, is going to work on anybody else except for Alison. That just happened. And Allie, all jokes aside about David, I think you're married to a wonderful guy. One of my oldest and dearest friends, and someone whom I respect greatly. I'm really happy to be here and honored to celebrate this occasion with you guys. And I really wish the best for both of you guys going forward. So.
Now the maid of honor would like to say a few words.
Okay. Who would like to talk?